He's terrified. Hello and welcome, and here we are, finally, Yotsuba Volume 3. You've made it! Slowly making progress through all the Yotsuba volumes. In this video, we will continue on breaking down Japanese vocabulary and grammar, and we finally come back to Dear Yotsuba, as we have been at the neighbor's house for perhaps too long over the past couple videos. I miss Yotsuba so much. Oh, and here we are, our very first chapter of Volume 3. Just starting off with our chapter title called O mi yage. And if we get up really close down here, we got these two kanji. This is chapter 15, jugo. So this dai here is the ordinal suffix, which would be like 15th, it's the th part. So it's coming before the number here, because after the number we have this counter, which is wa. You may have seen this said hanashi somewhere before for story or conversation, but here is a counter. It's counting the chapters, the number of stories. So this is the 15th chapter of Yotsuba. She's got some nice little suika right here. Our first page here doesn't have too much talking. This is just Yotsuba's dad. He's doing the laundry like a good dad should. And now he's picking through and he has found something mysterious in Yotsuba's pocket. He's like, what is this? If you have not yet noticed, below me is all the notes for all the words, all the grammar that we're gonna be going over, so you can see them and follow along with. But if anything doesn't quite make sense, if you have any questions, if you need anything fleshed out, please do let me know even farther down in the comments, and I'll do what I can. So to start off with our first word-heavy page of Volume 3, ooh, we first just have Yotsuba. That's just her name, so he's calling her over. What's up with this? So he's gonna confront her. Oh no. なんだこれ? 四つ葉のズボンに入ってったぞ. So to break it down, nanda is like what, kore is this, so that's just what is this. Then yotsuba, her name. No makes this possessive of zubon, which is actually French for pants. It's a loan word. That's why it's in katakana versus kanji or hiragana. So this is Yotsuba's pants. Ni is showing the location, so like in her pants. And then haiteta is the teita form of hairu. So for hairu, we would have a nu right here, a godan nu, which is why it gets swapped out to a tiny tsu and a te in its te form. And that te form is just so you could put on normally iru after this. So haiteiru would be the gerund. You're doing that. It's entering. It's existing currently in your pants. That's not good. But this is also the past form. So that would be haiteita. That iru, the do changes to ta. So iru to ita for that's past form. So haiteita, it was existing. It was being contained. It was held within your pants. And one note too, there's no e here because this is more casual. So more formal would be that haiteita that I was saying before, but this has no e for this haiteita. It's a little bit faster, a little bit more casual. And the zo here is just adding emphasis. Like, what is this? Exclamation point. Ah! Wasureteta! So, is just o, and our wasureteta is the same theta we're having here, but you can see it's a tiny bit different because this has a tiny tsu and this doesn't, because wasureru, which means to forget, is an ichidan verb. So to make that ichidan in its te form, that nu just becomes te. No tiny tsu required. And we have that same past ta here. So that would be wasureru to wasureteiru for forgetting. And then wasureteta for was forgetting. She did forget about that little charming bit in her pants. No. So next she's like, sa, wa, ha, sa, hana. What I'm pretty sure is happening here is she does not remember what this thing is called. For some background, this is an omiyage, a present that Asagi gave to her. And when they were opening up, the neighbors also had a bit of trouble sounding out what the name is of this little confection. It is a satandagi. And it is like a little confectionery ball thing from Okinawa. So that's what she's trying to do with all this ha ha ha. She's trying to remember how to say that. But now she just gives up. 四つ葉はテレビ見てる途中なの。もう。She's so angry. So Yotsuba is her name, and it's a little bit childish for her to be referring to herself by name here. And then wa makes herself the topic. So as for me, terebi is TV, television. That's English loan word. And then miteru is the teiru form of miru, which is to see or to watch. And to make that is an ichiran do ending verb. There'll be a do here. It gets swapped out for this te. And then you just put on iru or just do for more casual. So our miru become miteru or miteru here. So that is watching television. And then tochu is during or midway. You like interrupted me while I was watching TV. Ugh. And then na is emphasis and no is like adding an explanatory tone. It's like the fact is I was in the middle of TV and you interrupted me. And this mo is just exasperation, like ugh. Can't even see it anymore. But you can't fool dad. Gomakasu na. So gomakasu is to deceive or to dodge. She's clearly dodging the question. And then this na makes it negative when you add it after a verb. And if it's negative or emphasis, you just have to figure it out from context. Because he's obviously saying, like, don't dodge the question. What is this ball? Answer me. So she explains, これは昨日アサギにもらったお土産. So, これ is this, the thing that's close to you that she's holding. And then wa makes that the topic. As for this, 昨日, yesterday. Asagi is the neighbor's name who gave it to her. And then ni is from. And then moratta is the past form of morau, which is to receive or to accept. So I received it from Asagi. This is the past form. Morau, there would be an u here. But that u gets swapped out to this tanitu and ta for its past. That happened yesterday. Then omiyage is a present, a gift, or a souvenir, specifically because Asagi just came back from vacation. Dad responds, ちゃんとありがとう言ったか? Is it's just pretty much. And then ちゃんと is properly. Arigato is thanks. And then itta is the past form of you, which is to say. Same form here, actually. The go down u, changing to a tanitsu and a ta to make it past. So did you say thank you? And then ka makes that a question. It's like, did you properly thank her? Itta, monosugoku itta. So this here, the same itta said, and then monosugoku is earth-shattering to an amazing extent. This is simply in its adverbial form. It would be monosugoi in its normal adjective form, but it's an adverb. And to do that, you just change that e to a ku, and that's it. So I said it to the most amazing extent. You don't know how much I thanked her. It was epic. That's そっか、偉いな。ものすごく. It's like, what? So そっか is like just, is that so? It's like, oh, okay. Then arai is like, yay, that's admirable, good for you. And then na here is just emphasis. Then he's questioning like, ものすごく? How did you go about that? So she's, これはとっちゃんにあげようと思って。もっと変えたんだった? はい。Okay, so, just And then これ, again, is this. Wa makes it the topic. So as for this, とっちゃん, which is papa, this is just kind of a cutie way of saying like otosan. Like O from otosan is just an honorific, and then the san from otosan, that's just like the Mr. It's a suffix, and chan is just another suffix, but it's a cuter suffix. So to-chan is just kind of more like papa or daddy versus otosan, which you think of more as father. Then ni is towards or to, and then ageyo is the volitional of ageru, which is an ichiran do ending verb. So to make that into its volitional, that do just gets swapped out with yo. So ageru becomes our ageyo, and ageru means just to give. And then that volitional form is meaning like, let's give something, let's do something together, or I shall do it. So this is more like, I shall give to you this. I'm giving you this. But she's also adding on to, which is just the quoting particle. And then omotte is the te form of omo, which is to think or to consider. That is a go down u ending verb. So you just that u out to this tiny tuna te to make it into te form. And that te is working kind of like and in English. So she's saying, I thought I would give this to you, and this part next, also this. So this motte is the te form of motsu, which is to have, to possess, or to carry. That would be a tsu go-dan verb that gets swapped out with this tanetsu and te, just like our omo just did. And this is kind of working similar, but this is actually linking it to this kaita. So this is doing both of these things. It's motsuing and kairuing, because this kaita comes from kairu, which is to return. And this is the past form of it. That being a godan do ending verb also gets swapped out more tanitsus and a ta. So kairu becomes kaita, which is like I did return. So I brought it with me and I returned. So I could give it to you. This n here is short for the explanatory no. So just like it's a fact that I've done this. And then datta is was. That's just like past. Again, more past. So I did bring it home so I can give it to you. Next, hi is like here. You probably heard it as yes before, and it definitely means that as well. It's a pretty flexible word, and you'll see it used in a lot of different instances. Dad's a little bit scared. Ore. Is just like, huh? And ore is I or me, and this is a very masculine way of saying that. I don't know, Dad has enough man cards for ore. No, she's giving it to him. He is terrified. Daijoubu nanoka. Daijoubu is like safe or alright or okay. Nano is like is or are. And then ka makes it a question. So like, is it okay? Can I eat it? I'm gonna die. It's been in her pocket all night. Looks like she might have eaten some of it already. Kore hirai ka? Kore is this. Hirai is to hate. And then ka makes that a question. So it's like, do you hate this? It's like, I don't think hate is the problem. Yeah, tsuka, nanka, wakaran shi, donuts? Is it a donut? So, yeah, it's like, no. Tsuka, like, I mean. Nanka, somehow. Wakaran is a negative of wakaru, so it's like somehow I don't know what it even is. And then she is marking one of several reasons, like one reason why I'm hesitant is because I don't even know what it is. Is it a donut? But who knows? Is it a donut? Is it not a donut? Will Dad take a bite of this questionable object that's been sitting in Yotsuba's pants all night? If you want to learn that and more, you'll have to tune in next time. If you liked it, you hopefully learned something, please leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. またね